Cambly learners. My name is Ms. Ray, and I am a tutor on Cambly Kids. What time is it? That's right. It's time to tell time. For this lesson, we will be learning how to read the time on a clock. First, it's good to know what all the parts on the clock are. This is called an analog clock. It can show us the time by where the hands of the clock are pointing. These are the hands. There is an hour hand, that's the short one, and a minute hand, that's the longer one. As the day goes on and on, these hands move around the clock. And now that we're learning how to read time, we will be able to tell the time as the day goes. Okay, so do you see these numbers? Great, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. When the shorter hand, that's the hour hand, is pointing to or has just passed one of these numbers, that will tell you what the hour is. So let's practice. What number is the short hand, the hour hand, pointing to now? 3. So that means the hour is 3. So what number is the short hand pointing to now? Well, it's kind of between two numbers. So that means we look at the number that the hand just passed. It just passed the 3. So that means it's still 3. So let's take a look at the minute hand. That's the long one. There are 60 minutes in an hour. But Mrs. Ray, there are only 12 numbers. For finding out the minutes, let's use these numbers. But this time, let's count by 5s. So the 1 is 5 minutes. 2, 10 minutes. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. When it gets to the top, at the number 12, it's the top of the hour. So let's start the time over again at 0 because it starts the next hour, the top of the hour. So now let's practice the hour and the minutes. So what number is the hour hand pointing to? The short one. The 9. So that means the hour is 9. Now what number is the long one pointing to? The minute hand. The 12 at the top. So that means it's 9 o'clock on the dot. Did you know that there are 24 hours in a day? On an analog clock, there are only 12 numbers for the hours. So that means that the shorthand will go around the clock twice in one day. The first time it goes around is a.m. That's from the morning until noon. The second time it goes around the clock, that is p.m. And that is from noon until 12 midnight. Let's start a day at 12 a.m. also known as midnight. At 12 midnight, it is deep, dark outside, and we are probably sleeping. At 7 a.m., it is time to wake up and start our day. Look at the clock. What time is it? 7:30, and we are having breakfast. 7:30 a.m. What time is it now? 12 again. But it's bright outside. So that means it's 12 p.m., also known as 12 noon. Uh-oh, it's 4:30 p.m. We better get home. At 6 p.m., it's time for dinner. What time do you go to bed? Do you go to bed in the a.m. or p.m.? p.m. Let's learn all kinds of things in English together. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Cambly, Cambly gives you instant access to friendly native English speakers who are all around the world, just like me. You can take English lessons anytime, anywhere, from your phone or computer. Don't forget to schedule your lesson with me using the link below. Don't forget to ask, what time is it, to your tutor? And tell them what time it is for you. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.